All right, y'all. We're going to try this again. Happy Thursday, Friday Eve. We've been having some technical difficulties, but we're going to go this way. And I think and get things started. Finally, we got it. Hey,
Girl,
it was a hassle in the beginning, but we here. We got everything going now. How you doing today?
really, I am fine. And how are you? It's been a
I'm
long
good.
time.
I'm good. Uh, this
So,
technology, it has a mind of its own. But we here. So that's all that matters. We're here today to talk about the runoff, which is next week, of course. We will get
yes,
into that. And talking about what schools are in that district, just the whole now, how long you have been in education and everything. So we're going to get to that.
okay, okay.
Okay.
Well,
So I do want to say welcome, Business Awareness
thank you.
Thursday with Lush. I kind of been on a little break since everything been going on, just kind of watching everything and trying to stay focused and not get discouraged and not stressed out.
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell.
You see my grades.
Yes, ma'am. Lovely.
So,
That means
so
that you're seasoned.
yes, so but we here and this is more important, and we just need to get everything out there.
Okay.
So we'll start. How long have you been in the school board system?
I've been teaching school. Well, I taught school for 35 years. 35 glorious, wonderful years.
35
Enjoyed
years.
enjoyed every minute of it. In
Okay.
fact, when I retired, I was asked to go to a private school
Mhm.
just for a couple of weeks until they got the PE teacher. And I just couldn't let the kids not have the fun that was needed. So I went over there and volunteered to do that.
Okay, so that let us know we know where your heart is. You
Oh, yeah.
are with
Oh, yeah.
those kids, and making a difference is important.
Right.
So the district you're running for, which is District 4, what schools fall in that district?
Okay, we're the inner city schools, and that's basically all the kids that are over like at. I have some great elementary schools. I have I have Gilliard Elementary. I have Council Traditional School. I have George Hall, Craighead. Uh, uh, what is it? Florence Howard. So I have great schools, elementary schools in my district. And then for middle schools, I have Palmer Pillins. I have middle school from Williamson High School, from Williamson Prep. And I have, of course,
Okay.
Callaway Smith, and Dunbar Magnet. And
Okay.
then the high schools I have are Williamson, BC Rain, Murphy, LaFleur. So those are the schools. Those are the four high schools in my district. So I have a total of about 18 schools. I have two special schools, which one is just for
Oh,
developmental school. I have those. My children attended that, and that's a great little school.
my daughter attended just 4,
Yeah,
and it was great.
it's wonderful. It's wonderful. And I also have CLC. So CLC is a part of my program also.
Okay. 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 Great. So, as far as those school goes, like you said, they are inner city, which are the schools that need
The
attention.
most.
Right.
Yeah.
They need the most attention. I heard you say, LaFleur, you were a teacher at LaFleur, right?
30 long years.
30 long years.
30 long years. But it
So
was a neighborhood school. It was a neighborhood school. I got there at the beginning when it was a magnet school. So I got a concept about how a school is supposed to be run, especially with special programs. And
right.
we offered a lot of special programs during that time.
Okay. So I know you said you were in the school system 35 years. So the other
35
5
years.
years, where were you?
Booker T. Washington Middle School,
All
home
right.
of the Rams, baby.
Okay.
Homes of the Rams. The mighty
Okay.
Rams. Right there, right around the corner on Andrew Street.
All
Well,
right.
I grew up in
You kept it.
Thomasville. So.
You went from the Thomasville considered middle school to the actual high school. So
To the actual high school.
you kept it
Yes,
in the
yes,
neighborhood.
yes, yes, yes. But if you grow up in the neighborhood, you want to give back. And I
Right.
was afforded the opportunity to go get my first teaching assignment at Booker T. And then when they developed the magnet program for Mobile County, I was one of the first teachers that was offered a position because apparently they saw something in me that
Right.
was worth taking to the floor.
So I know in your headline you put emphasis on experience. So with that being said, what is the importance, or why is it important you that a candidate should have experience within the school system in order to gain that seat?
Because one of the things when we talk about experience is being able to do the job. For instance, as a school board member, you want to be able to visit your schools. If you walk into a school setting, especially if they're having faculty meetings, and if they're having faculty meeting and they say something about core curriculum or standardized testing or being putting emphasis on teachable moments and teachable this and teachable that, you should be able to recognize exactly what they're saying. If the principal is giving a dialogue in reference to what we're going to do to advance our school, well, guess what? As a former teacher, I know what they're talking about. When they talk about data and putting kids on track, when we talk about uh, core curriculum, the math, the English, the reading, all of that into about, I know exactly what they're saying. So that's the experience that I would bring forth. Also, in the athletic vein, running an athletic program,
Mm-hmm.
the ins and outs. We know that we have coaches, we have student athletes, and we want to make sure that the school board member is there and knowledgeable of the fact what a football program would generate, what a basketball program would generate, and also what all the other programs would generate. So I'm covering both areas: academics, athletic, extracurricular activity. I've been a senior sponsor. I was a senior sponsor. I was director of our senior classes for the last 4 years. So I'm well versed in making sure that seniors get the opportunity to have that great moment of their senior year. So all of that play a very important part in being experienced,
Mm-hmm.
being able to talk the lingo with teachers, going in there when a teacher come in and tell you, well, this is what we need, this is why we need it, and then the questions to be asked, I will be able to generate those questions and make them feel comfortable enough to be able to share exactly what's going on with them.
Right, because
So,
as a teacher yourself, you know exactly what you've been in that seat, so you know
yeah,
what's needed and what's necessary in order to give
right.
those kids what they need.
Right.
Right.
Exactly. I know that coming together, working as a team, I've been a part of the leadership team. So I know
Mm-hmm.
exactly what it takes to get things done and resolved. We got board members. There are four other board members, and those four other board members should be able to engage in a conversation with me, whereas I would be able to engage in a conversation with them. We should be able to share our knowledge and be able to work together for the benefit of Mobile County Public School System. Me personally,
Mm-hmm.
what I've what I've gained is this: District 4 is a jewel. It's a great district, and all we need to do is just shine that diamond, that little jewel up, and make it the star
That's right.
of Mobile County Public School System, and that's my goal. Most people say, well, when we look at you, we see LaFleur High School. Okay, well, good. LaFleur was my child. So I
Right.
raised it and put it on his way. Now there are 18 other schools in District 4 that I want to raise and make them a shining star also.
That's
And so
right.
that's one of the goals that I want to do.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Let me ask you this. Can you, since everybody is watching, can you explain the importance of voting locally?
Voting locally. Well, we got to start at a level. One of my former students, his name Derek Eaton,
Mm-hmm.
he said that everybody look at politics as, well, we got to vote for the president. We have to vote for the governor. Well, the governor and the president, we follow an alignment. Start locally. If you
Right.
got good people, good leaders, at the beginning of it, well, when we vote locally, like our mayor, our school board, and our elected officials, then we go to the state level. So we got good people at the local level going to the state level, and then when we get to the state level, then we'll move over to the federal level where we have our president and all the other people. So we want to make sure that if we vote locally with good people, that good people that has a voice for the people in which they represent, then we shouldn't have any issues,
That's
especially
right.
here in Mobile County.
I don't think they understand that voting locally affects us most because
Really,
it's right here. It's
right
right
here.
where we stay.
It touches us.
Right.
It touches us.
Right. That's great information. So with everything that's been going on with the pandemic and everything like that, what are your concerns, or what are some things you can enlighten us on as far as how school may be in the near future, or what challenges that we possibly can overcome in the future for that?
Well, you know, listening to the news, everybody's in a rush about going back to school. Well, what I think what has happened is uh, Russell Threadgill, our superintendent, and Dr. Barnett has gained and gotten information. What they did recently, they sent a survey out to parents, asking parents how did they feel about their children coming to school, what would be needed. I think that he has built a team as that is needed, a very strong team that is giving him information that will make this school year, going back into 2020 and 2021, a success. We know that parents have a concern about the well-being of their children, but they have an option. They have an option. Now, most parents are want to go back to work, so they want to be able to send their children to school. I can guarantee you 100% Mobile County public school teachers are taking it upon themselves to make sure that kids are safe while they're in their classes.
Okay.
We built like that. We
Right.
built strong as teachers, and majority of us love our job. We love our children, and we only want the best for them.
That's right.
Now it's up to our parents to come in. If your child is sick and he's going to school, we need to make sure that that child stays at home.
That's right.
Because we don't want to come in and infect any other kids. But as long as we're doing what we need to do, teachers are going to be on board. Teachers are going to go out and they're going to make sure that they're taken care of. Now, we have some teachers that have major concerns because they may have an underlying condition. They may be afraid because they may be taking care of their elderly parents. But if they do distance learning, and that's on all the devices that I have in front of me that I couldn't get to work. But if we do that, then they will be okay. We want to make sure that when we go to our schools, that when you send your child to school in the morning,
Mhm.
that your child return home safely to you.
That's right.
And that's been our motto for Mobile County. We want to make sure that they're safe. With this pandemic that we have to play it by ear. We may be, it's a possibility we may be going to school 2 to 3 days a week and then doing distance learning the other two. We may
Mhm.
be able to go and get some additional extra teachers to come in and make sure that they assist teachers that we already have on board with
Mm.
that. We know that we want to do distance learning. Kids in the elementary school is going to be hard.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard because they like that socialization that they have. They
Mhm.
like giving hugs. I found that out working at an elementary school this
Right.
past 2 years. They like giving hugs. That they want to uh, be with their friends. They want to play. They want to do that. But we got to be able to separate that.
Right.
And I think that with that being said, we'll be able to. Um, they talked about keeping the kids in the classroom for lunch. Okay, that's fine. But then teachers are going to have to take it upon themselves. They have to do like I did this summer when I was doing distance learning. Make sure each kid bring a couple of cans to school. You do weight training with cans, lifting cans up in the air, bouncing
Right.
around in the class. Divide your classroom into make a 4 square box and make sure that they can play 4 square. Just something simple to keep them entertained and actively, actively involved. Not only for
Right.
academics, but athletics as well. So
Right. That's good. So give us that important date that we are
the
looking to.
date that we're looking at is July the 14th. July the 14th, we want everybody to come out and be supported. I know that if you haven't done an absentee ballot, it's too late right now. But we still need for you to come out and cast your vote. And cast your vote for Sherry Delahaye.
That's right. Is there anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
yeah, I hear you.
Okay. So y'all heard it here first. June 14th. I'm sorry, July. I'm last month. July 14th. Cast
Right.
your vote. Cast your vote. You heard it first. Cast your vote for
Ca-
Miss McDade.
and let me tell you, let me say the shout out. And another thing I want to say is this. Can
I can hear you.
feedback. I'm here. I'm listening to what you're saying.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
All right. tomorrow night, tomorrow from 3 until 6. We have a state championship basketball team in our city, and they're doing a bucket drop at Williamson High School. They got from 3 to 6 o'clock tomorrow. So if you in the area, please, I want people from Dolphin Island Parkway. I want people from Tomanville. I want people from Maysville, Crosstown, down the bay. You know, everybody come out and do a drop and buck. Support those boys basketball team because they went out and they won a state championship.
Uh-oh. I think we lost it. We're going to wait to see if she come back. Okay, there we have it. But, yeah, the bucket drop. What area is that going to be in again?
That's going to be at Williamson High School starting at 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. 3 to 6?
They're going to have DJ Roski. They're going to have another guy. They're going to be and support those boys basketball team.
All right. So y'all heard it. Y'all go support 3 o'clock Wilson High School, the bucket drop.
From 3 to 6. From 3 to 6 on the campus of Williamson High School. Boys basketball, bucket drop, everything. So if you got some pennies, nickels, dime, quarters, whatever, we want those rings and we want those boys to have them before the beginning of school. They've ordered them, so we want to make sure that they get them. So Mobile, come on and show some love for the Williamson boys basketball team.
All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's support. That's great. All right. So you've heard it here. This is Business Awareness Thursday with Lush. Make sure you guys like and share this post. Also, make sure you get to those polls July 14th.
Yes.
July 14th is the day. So make sure you
wear your mask.
You're right.
Practice, practice, practice. Get out and vote. Make it happen. Because, hey, the children of District 4 need me. I need them. They need me. I'm going to give them everything that they could possibly do. Because Mobile County is we got the largest district in the state. And guess who's going to be number one? That shining star, that jewel is going to be the children that attend school in District 4.
All right.
I promise you that.
All right.
I'm signing off on that, baby.
All right.
District 4 is going to be the shining star of Mobile County Public School System.
And we're going to sign off. You have a good one, okay? I thank
you. Love you, baby.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.